Welcome to the Literary Titan podcast. In every episode, we dive into a book we've just read and share our thoughts, from best-selling authors to rising literary stars. We read it. Now let's talk about it. A Soldier's Burden by Natia Khaduri, translated by Natia Khaduri Lawrence, follows Colonel John Kartvelishvili, a Georgian peacekeeper in Afghanistan, whose military duty is entangled with prayer, moral exhaustion, and an unexpected bond with Sharon, a woman carrying her own history of violence, exile, faith, and maternal grief. What begins as a war zone encounter becomes a story of restrained love, spiritual endurance, and the terrible cost of surviving when the heart has been repeatedly conscripted into pain. I was most struck by how openly the novel lets its characters think and feel. John and Sharon don't simply speak to each other. They argue with God, with memory, with the brutal arithmetic of war. The book has a devotional intensity that gives even ordinary gestures, a letter, a touch, a saved object, the weight of a sacrament. Sometimes the prose feels less like conventional realism and more like a long confession whispered beside a battlefield. The emotional force of the book comes from its refusal to make love easy. Khaduri writes love as burden, refuge, debt, punishment, and grace, sometimes all in the same breath. The translation occasionally carries a raw, uneven cadence, but that roughness also gives the novel its unique feel. The sentences often feel bruised rather than polished, and that suits a story about people who have lived through more than language can neatly hold. This book will speak most strongly to readers of military fiction, Christian fiction, war drama, romance, and women's fiction. Readers who appreciate the spiritual suffering and moral questioning in Khaled Hosseini's 1,000 Splendid Suns may find a related ache here, though Khaduri's novel is more prayerful and more openly philosophical. A Soldier's Burden is a wounded love story with a soldier's discipline and a mourner's soul. Thanks for joining us on the Literary Titan podcast. If today's review sparked your interest, be sure to pick up a copy of the book and experience it for yourself. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to subscribe, leave a rating, or share it with a fellow book lover. Until next time, keep reading, not just to escape, but to grow.